So this is Jason Yun, international Hong Kong cricket player. So Jason, describe your most recent goals and how you would achieve them.
The goal I set myself every start of season is to get a 50, at least twice in the season, and I've done that quite recently in the 2 league match.
So what are your short-term goals, like a day to a month?
My short-term goals right now is just to stay with seconds in school and hopefully perform well and maybe get a chance to play for the first team.
So what would your medium-term goals be? Like a month to 6 months?
Getting selected in the Hong Kong men's team for the Asian Games in September, which I'm currently under consideration, so it should be alright. Should get in there.
So what are your long-term goals then? What is your long-term goal?
First, after getting to the Hong Kong team, will be just staying there and playing regularly for them.
So what are your smart targets? Could you explain them?
My smart target will be bowling like good line and length every time, and making sure there's no wides or no balls in my spell of bowling more than once every match. So that's like specific to my bowling.
So what are your strengths then in cricket?
Strength would be my variation of my bowling. So amount of slow balls and off cutters and stuff that I can deal with, and also like my attacking batting. So I can like hit the long ball and like be quite a good T20 player.
Do you have any like weaknesses that you?
Line length of my bowling again. So like to bowl consistently with a new ball and manage my Yorkers and slow ball in the death overs.
Have you had any opportunities to play internationally, so like Hong Kong? Have you already played any games or?
Well, I'm in the under-19 squad for Hong Kong, but I haven't played an international match with them yet. So my first international match should be in the summer, or if I get selected in the men's team, it'll be in the Asian Games.
So what threats there could be, or what would any threats be for your sporting career, and how would you handle them?
Obviously, I'm still young, so I'm not as experienced, so that might be one of the threats that I might not play, and also that my injury on my ankle, which could set me back.
So have you had any key dates or transitions during your career, like change of coach or club?
Playing in both UK and Hong Kong means I got different coaches, which got different like aims and objectives for me. So, like for example, I have to change my run up from my bowling from another coach because they think that's where the game, so change that.
Have you had any serious injuries or illnesses that would stop you from playing, or or interrupt your progress in training?
Major would be my right ankle, which I injured in basketball, and it's recovered now, but it's
like it comes back
really
sometimes.
Yeah, it's not as strong as it used to be.
If you don't make it as a pro, will you continue your sport with a club, or like keep playing it with a club, or just recreational?
Yeah, definitely. I'm playing for 2 clubs in Hong Kong, and if I stay in the UK, I'll play for a Saturday and Sunday league team, hopefully, and hopefully play well for them.
So, what is your second career plan if you don't make it in cricket?
Well, I'm doing BTEC diploma right now, so should be getting to uni if I don't play internationally in the next few months. But if I do, I might take a gap year to retain my place in the national team, then getting back to the uni.
Have you ever been advised on a second career, and if so, what advice were you given?
No, not yet, because I'm still pretty young, so there's no major downfall that I should stop cricket, but it really depends on the next few years.
What qualifications are you trying to get, or to make it happen?
My BTEC, trying to get a merit, and if I get that, then that should be enough for doing uni. But if I don't, then might do a foundation year and get the A-levels in my belt, and hopefully that'll work.
How do you maintain your motivation while training?
Well, I should just get into the Hong Kong team. Being like only not even 18 yet, like it's quite achievement to get into the national team, especially for sports that I need to start playing year 9. So that's my motivation so far.
How do you manage your time for like training, studies, social, family, and other interests?
I during holidays, since there's no work, so I can just focus on training and train about 5 times a week, and the rest of the days is just rest and meet friends. But in the UK, so Milford, it's much more different. Don't train as much, but when I do, I train harder, so I stay in shape and get ready for the season.
Okay, thank you, Jace. Thanks for your time.
Right.